Although there is no evidence to confirm his existence, if he did live, it would have been during the 5th or 6th century before Christ, which means he would have lived around the same time as Confucius. However, the great Taoist philosopher Lao Tzu authored a brilliant piece of work known as the Tao Te Ching, which is considered the principal text of Taoism with lasting impact on humankind. Taoism thoughts are based on observation of the natural world and the belief that human beings are innately good and only needed a reminder of their inner nature to pursue virtue over vice. There are no bad people according to Taoist principles, only people who behave badly. Given the proper education and guidance toward understanding how the universe works, anyone could be a good person living in harmony with the earth and with others. The best way for a person to live, according to Taoism, is to submit to whatever life brings and be flexible. If a person adapts to the changes in life easily, that person will be happy. One's ultimate goal is to live at peace with the way of the Tao and recognize that everything that happens in life should be accepted as part of the eternal force which binds and moves through all things. Taoism claims that nothing is bad in itself, only our self-interest makes us think that some events in life are bad and others good. Actually, all things happen in accordance with the flow of the Tao and, since the Tao is natural, all things are natural. One of the renowned concepts originating from Taoist philosophy is Wu Wei, which can be interpreted as non-action, effortless action, or the paradoxical action of non-action. Practically speaking, Wu Wei can be defined as the state of flow. There are no extremes, anxieties, or overthinking, everything appears to progress naturally. The idea of non-action contradicts the today's world ideal of striving and forcing oneself to work harder and harder. Many people suffer from mental health issues as a result of this mentality. Taoism encourages individuals to embrace passivity and understand that many problems can solve themselves. The essence of Taoist philosophy is living in harmony with the Tao, also known as the Way. But what is the Tao? According to Lao Tzu, the Tao that we talk about is not the genuine Tao. As a result, the Tao Te Ching's famous opening lines are as follows. The Tao that can be described is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be spoken is not the eternal name. The Taoist thinkers repeatedly stress that the authentic Tao is an all-embracing power that transcends our comprehension and is imperceptible to the senses. Despite the fact that we can never fully comprehend the true Tao, the objective is to live in accordance with it, which is remarkably similar to the Stoic attitude toward nature. So, how can we live in harmony with the Way? Taoist literature does not provide a specific technique to achieve this goal. However, there are numerous hints that suggest we can attain a state of mental stillness, restrain our senses, exhibit humility, and cease striving in order to open ourselves up to the universe's workings. This mental stillness does not necessarily imply sitting somewhere with our eyes closed. The Taoists observe that stillness of mind can coexist with action, and if we are completely present in the moment, our actions will flow smoothly, without resistance, and with a sharp focus. In fact, it is almost euphoric. Life is like a river and we often swim against the current without realizing it. Our minds believe that we can control our environment, which is egocentric, as most processes are beyond our control. Let's face it, we have no dominion over our bodily functions, we do not command other individuals, nor do we dictate the future. We don't even regulate our feelings of love or attraction toward particular people. All external factors move in a certain direction, some compelled by our intellect, but mostly following their natural course. By flowing along with this current, we position ourselves in harmony with this natural course. It's the route of least resistance, granting nature the opportunity to unfurl itself without opposition from us. Therefore, the Taoist approach involves navigating the river, rather than striving to govern it. Another element of the river that defines Taoism is the water itself. Water is representative of Taoist morality and embodies traits of gentleness and modesty. As evidenced in the Tao Te Ching, the supreme good is like water, which benefits all of creation without trying to compete with it. It gathers in unpopular places. Thus it is like the Tao. Water, though soft, can conquer hardness as evidenced by how it erodes rocks. Water not only flows to lower places, but it also lacks intention, aim, or particular desire. Nevertheless, it sustains everything it touches. It's an extraordinary vitality that accomplishes divine work without any aspiration. Water represents the most supple and pliant substance. If you've ever experienced being in a state of flow, one thing that disappears is the focus on results, which only returns when the thinking mind regains control. Whether you are engrossed in sports, writing or dancing, being in a state of flow entails forgetting about results, pressure, future anxieties, and past failures. At this point, it is just you and the task at hand, fully immersed in the present moment. The only way to achieve this is by letting go, which means ceasing to swim against the current, releasing branches and letting go of the past and future, completely focusing on the present and living it without hesitation. In conclusion, Taoism is a philosophy that emphasizes living in harmony with the natural order of things. According to Taoist principles, everyone is innately good, and the key to living a fulfilling life is to submit to whatever life brings and be flexible. Taoism emphasizes the importance of mental stillness, non-action, and humility in achieving this goal. Wu Wei, the state of flow, is a crucial concept in Taoist philosophy, and it suggests that everything should progress naturally. Thank you for watching this video on the fascinating philosophy of Taoism. I hope you found it insightful and informative. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing to our channel for more videos like this in the future.